How's everyone doing today? All right, here we are. We're going to cut our field down to 35 after today. Started with 75 yesterday. 75 went out today. 35 go out tomorrow on semifinal Saturday, and 10 go out in Championship Sunday. Want to thank everybody for joining us here today and everybody for watching on Bassmaster.com. I got to give a special shout out to a group of people watching north of the border. It's a trade show. It's, you know, every area has their local trade show, right? And the Spring Fishing and Boat Show, one of the biggest shows in Toronto, and I'm always there. But I'm here this week, and they are watching us right now, so I want to welcome all them and want to thank our Canadian anglers for giving them something to cheer about, Trip. This one is going to be close, though. It always is. Like, as of this morning, you remove our leader from the top 30, and our top 30 were separated by 3 pounds, which truly is amazing.
Well, it is, and we talked about it yesterday, what a great event we had last week, but this would be a very tight race, a matter of ounces all week long, and you're going to see these standing shuffle. I love the cheap seats up here. She was sitting on there. I love it. That's great. But we appreciate everybody coming out here, those watching online, and tomorrow we'll move over to Coolray Field and down in Gainesville for our weigh-in and our big expo, and everything's free to the public. Plenty of parking, great place to host an event. We look forward to doing that, and we'll get all these fish back into Lake Lanier up and down the lake on the south end tomorrow. And it's going to be an exciting weigh-in today. We'll see how it all shakes out.
See how it all shakes out. We got some anglers ready to weigh in, but you guys have an important job, and that's to make lots and lots of noise for them as they weigh in. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? That little one of you sounded ready. The rest of you are kind of just not so much ready. Are you guys ready? All right, let's start it off right from Ava, Missouri. Hot off his 16th Bassmaster win, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Had 12 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. He's got a 5-fish limit, looking to get inside that top 35. 10 pounds, 2 ounces gives you 23-1, and see how it all shakes out. Might be below our projected cut, but
well, call me in the morning because I'll be headed home if I made it, all right?
All right. We'll let you get a head start. But before you go anywhere, you are our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a weekly leader, and a $1,000 bonus check for that. Let's hear it for the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Congratulations, Rick, and thank you. That was great. All right, let's keep it rolling through. From Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Had 13-2 yesterday. Projected cut somewhere in that 26, but we'll see how it all works out. 14-4 gives him 27 pounds and 6 ounces. He's your brand new leader and should be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. Stop number 2 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Toyota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Lanier. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 27 pounds and 6 ounces, and a decent day out there. Better day than yesterday, Seth, and see how it all tabulates out. But that should be enough to get you out there tomorrow.
I sure hope so. I'd like to get another crack at them, but I'm like the second person to weigh in, so now I just got to watch my name drop down the leaderboard for the next 2 hours. But I didn't know you were the hot dog eating champion.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me. I'm onions. There's so many layers to my story.
That's cool. Just a one-time winner?
Yeah, I left the sport. I dominated for a year and left.
Pulled a Hank Parker.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
We look forward to seeing you tomorrow from Brookville, Indiana. Get loud for Dollar Bill Lowen. 15-15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 11-8 to take the lead. 11 pounds, 10 ounces with 27 pounds and 9 ounces. Dollar Bill might be going to work on semifinal Saturday. The goal always to make it all the way through to Sunday. Get loud for Bill Lowen. 27 pounds and 9 ounces, and that should be on the right side of the cut, but it's never official till we're done.
You're exactly right. I had fun out there today. I caught a ton of fish, just, couldn't catch any big ones like I did yesterday, But that's the way it goes. If I don't get to make the cut, I'm going to hook that Express and that Yamaha up, and I'm going to head down to Gros Savannah in Louisiana and go have me some fun.
I've been there. It's a pretty awesome place. Enjoy yourself, but we hope you're with us tomorrow. Let's bring up a 3-time FLW Tour Angler of the Year, Clark Wendlandt. 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day today. Looking to rally up that leaderboard. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 7 ounces. With 25 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into third place currently, just 2 pounds short of our overall lead. So you did your job out there today. I mean, you can't complain about today. I mean, definitely caught a better bag. And what changed out there from day to day? Was it just keeping the fish on, or was it getting the right bites?
Well, both. But, one thing about it is it was a great fishing day. I mean, it couldn't have been any better. Guys wanted wind. We didn't get wind, but, man, it was nice out there today. And, I mean, it's a super thing. I'm going to put a shout-out to Live, because if you want to see what these guys are doing, catching these big strings, you go watch Live, and I promise you, you'll get a education on how to catch spotted bass.
It really was awesome to watch a seminar this morning. Let's keep them rolling. Our next angler, originally from Japan, now makes his home in Texas. Ushi Miyazaki. Ushi had 15 pounds and an ounce yesterday, looking for 12 pounds and 9 ounces to take the lead. Bill Lowen, your current leader, 13 pounds even, and Ushi takes the lead with 28 pounds and an ounce. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia weighing bag. Let's hear it for Ushi Miyazaki. $13 pounds even was enough to take the lead here today, and you've got to be happy with how you worked out, how it all worked out today.
Yeah, and it was tough, but I mean, even yesterday and today, my third cast or fourth cast, I got a first one, so it's a little bit nicer to early the time I catch it. Then once in a while, I don't have nothing. Then I don't know, 2 hours later, like 2-3 fish together. Then 2 hours nothing, 1 fish or 2 fish together. I don't know what's happening, but I just tried my best and walk my crankbait and walk my worms. I try to cast it. That's it. So
keep getting rigged and get ready, because I think you're going back out there tomorrow. Our next angler comes from the land down under, all the way from Australia, the Wallabies, Carl Jacobson. Had 13 pounds even yesterday. Unfortunately, 1 short of a limit here today. 4 fish for 11 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives you 24 pounds and 8 ounces. He's going to hold one of those spots up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Carl Jacobson. 24 pounds and 8 ounces, and we'll see how it all shakes out and if it's enough to stick around. But I know this one hurts a little extra because it definitely wasn't the pre-fish you had.
No, 410. I needed another one of those, and I would have been right where I needed to be. Just sometimes catching a fish like that's the worst thing that happens to you, because you go out, then you try and replicate it, and you just caught one that slid up. But I love this lake, Lanier, this area. It's a beautiful place, one of my favorite lakes in the country. I just got on the back end of a pattern in practice, and it was dwindling away, and then I'm chasing it, and it's going away, and I'm trying to make it happen. And the last 2 tournaments, it's just typical of chasing something that's not really there. So got to live with it and learn. It's not the start to the season that I wanted for Bassmaster Elites, but I'll be back. I never give up, and we'll be back bigger and better at the next one. Huge thank you to Bassmaster, running the best tournaments in the world. I love competing here, and all the support from all the Aussies and the USA fans. I love yous, and we'll be back in the next one.
I know you will. We look forward to seeing you there. From Tennessee, always looking to stomp a mud hole in them. Get loud for Brandon Lester. 14 pounds even as of this morning. Needs 14.2 to take the lead. He's got 5 fish. 11 pounds and an ounce, moves into 5th place with 25 pounds and an ounce. And early on in the way, and it seems like it was a little tougher out there today.
I hope it was a lot tougher because no offense, but I'd much rather go fishing tomorrow than work the expo. But if I don't, y'all come see me at the expo tomorrow. I'll be there. I want to thank all my sponsors, especially Mudhole Custom Tackle, MHX Rod Blanks. Y'all check them out, mudhole.com. I'm going to go cross my fingers and hope it's enough.
I'll keep mine crossed for you too, dude. Love to see you as part of it. From Kentucky, his first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Mean Mike Huff. How intimidating he looks. He's 13-11 yesterday. May not have an intimidating face, but he intimidates him on the scales. 14-1 today. Gives him 27 pounds, 12 ounces. And your family will be happy. He moves into second place currently, and they're here cheering you on. 27 pounds and 12 ounces, and if the projected cut stays where it is, you'll be fishing tomorrow. How do you feel about that?
You know, I had no idea I had that much. I'm really excited. I hope I get to go back out because I think I figured something out. I lost 3 big ones at the end of the day, but hopefully I'm fishing tomorrow.
I would love to see you back here tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. Let's bring up our next angler, a former Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri, Chad Morgan-Taylor. 11 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday, much more today. 5 fish, 16 pounds and 3 ounces. 16.3, the biggest bag of the day so far, gives him 28 pounds even. And Chad Morgan-Taylor moves into second place currently. And get loud for Chad Morgan-Taylor, 28 pounds even. And he's going to get rigged and get ready to rock out there tomorrow because he will be fishing on semifinal Saturday. And I like the direction your weights are going. Can we keep it going that way?
Man, who knows? I mean, I knew I needed the cloud cover today. That was really key to what I was doing yesterday. It just got out of hand too quick. The sun came out and it's stayed calm, and a little bit of wind and the cloud cover just does these spotted bass good, you know. And I'm just running a bunch of places, and I'm pretty much doing one thing. And if I get to fish tomorrow, hopefully it'll work.
I'm pretty sure you're going tomorrow. There'll be a lot of upset people if you're not. Our next angler, a former TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Heron. 13 pounds and 3 ounces. And a good day today. Look out. Needs 14-15 to take the lead. 15-13. And Matt Heron is your brand new leader with 29 pounds even and digging deep in that Berkeley weigh-in bag. And he's got something to show you, ladies and gentlemen. Not just spotted bass in this body of water. Were you fishing for largemouth when you got that one, or was that a spotted largemouth?
That was a plumb accident. What that was. What it is Bill and I, Lowen, went. We went to eat dinner last night, and I think some of his largemouth magic rubbed off on me or something. I don't know. About the third cast this morning, I got a place that I've been catching them pretty good early, and I bowed up on that bait, and I said, that old fish got that old big long pulse shaking that head, and I said, this ain't no spot. Sure enough, she rolled up there. I said, that's a game changer.
That is a game changer and should put you in with us tomorrow. Let's welcome our newest Hall of Famer. Just found out yesterday. Get loud for David Fritz. Going into the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame as the part of the 2019 class. 7 pounds, 3 ounces today gives you 18-12. And the good news is you don't have to sweat it out, unfortunately.
No, I don't think so. You know, these fish have been biting so good, and you know, I've been throwing a little Berkeley crankbaits, and we got some of the best baits in the world, and they just chew the paint off of them. And in the day, they wasn't chewing the paint off of them, they'd hit them. But it's just one of those deals, you know. It's just one of those things. And I left a bunch of fish, and one of my buddies got them. So anyway, I just had one of those days, but that's fishing.
A lot of times you're on the other side of that battle, and we look forward to seeing you all season long. Our next angler from Oklahoma, give me a little love for Luke Palmer. 11 pounds and 5 ounces for the Oklahoma angler. 11-4 today. A consistent tournament with 22 pounds and 9 ounces. 2 days weight separated by 1 ounce. Unfortunately, going to be on the wrong side of the cut here this week. But the good news is it's very early in the Bassmaster Elite Series season, and we got a lot of events ahead of us.
I just didn't get them figured out this week. That was I didn't get on it. Didn't get a big bite. Didn't put them in a boat. But give a shout out. We got a kid back home. He got diagnosed with leukemia. Little guy. Keep him in prayers. So keep up with Brody on that. Thanks Horizon, World Lawn. My dad and uncle back home are taking care of the store while I'm gone. It means a lot. And, if it wasn't for the sponsors and all that, we couldn't make it. And then the fans, it's been great both weeks, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been awesome.
Awesome to have you on the Bassmaster Elite Series. All the way from Louisiana, let me hear it for Tyler Evette. 13 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 3 fish here today, 6.5, giving you 19.15, and unfortunately below the projected cut here this week. The bite just changed a lot out there today by the looks of things.
It did. I was catching them on secondary points with a shaky head. Almost every secondary point I pull up to, I'd catch one. And today with the clouds, it blew me away. I couldn't get a bit on a shaky head, and I picked up a crankbait, caught 2, and thought I was on to something, and then that went downhill the rest of the day. But I can't wait to see how they really catch them with this clouds, because I couldn't get a jerkbait bite, anything going. So I'm gonna be sitting on a Bassmaster Live tomorrow watching to figure this out. But I just want to thank my family, my dad, my grandpa for coming to surprise me up here, and everybody else. It's an awesome crowd, and hopefully I can do better next time. I'm ready for Hartwell.
I know you will. We look forward to seeing you all season long. You know what time it is? It's time to get Zaldangerous from San Jose, California. Get loud for Cris Zaldane. He didn't just put on a clinic. He put on a seminar. One of the most educational moments on Bassmaster Live. Looking for 12-2 to take the lead. 16-6 with 33 pounds and 5 ounces. The Zaldangerous one is your brand new leader. Cris Haldane takes the lead at the Toyota Bassmaster Elite Series here on Lake Lanier. 33 pounds and 5 ounces. And Cris, watching you compete this morning, not only was it amazing, what you accomplished weight-wise, going to weigh that for big fish. Not going to take over for the day, 410, but that's a pretty good spot there. But watching, me and Zona were hosting live at that time, and we kind of joked. You never watch NASCAR or NBA. You never see LeBron James make a really cool shot and then explain to everybody how he did it and how you guys can do it. You put on a seminar this morning.
No, I like teaching people how to fish. A lot of guys tune into live and watch Bassmaster Live and see the backs of these guys and just see them go to work. I love to explain things, and one of the kids just asked me what I caught those on, and I'm open with it. I love to educate people on how I'm catching them, and so tomorrow tune in to Bassmaster Live. I'll have a live camera on me again. I love explaining what I'm doing, and I'm not going to divulge too much here with the guys behind me, but tune in tomorrow. You'll find out.
They're not even listening.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm catching a lot of fish, and I feel like 15 pounds, to catch 15 pounds out there is fairly easy. There's a lot of 3-pound fish in the areas I'm fishing. I found new areas today, and I think it's really important to keep rotating through them. These spotted bass on Lake Lanier, they move a lot, so you have to do the same thing. You've got to move as well. So not only up and down from 60 feet all the way to 6 feet, but, from point to point to point. So you just have to keep an open mind. And I love those Western tactics, light line, deep water fishing. That's right in my wheelhouse.
Setting up pretty good for you. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. Well, here's a guy who's going to have a thing or two to say about that from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. 17-12 yesterday, looking for 15-10 here today to take the lead. 19 pounds and 6 ounces with 37 pounds and 2 ounces. Say hello to your brand new leader, David Mullins. 37 pounds and 2 ounces. And you are leading this event at the halfway point. And keep catching them like that. And you're going to have to work a bunch this weekend.
It has been work, yeah. It's not like like I said yesterday, it's not like I'm getting a lot of bites. It's just you get 8 or 9 bites, but when you get one, it's a pretty good one.
How, if you watch Bassmaster live today and you've watched this weigh, and I mean, how is it possible that we've got the haves and the have-nots, but it's a very clear line in between? Is it just you guys are accustomed to fishing for spots? Or?
No, I'm not accustomed to fishing for spots, but I grew up on clear water, and, we love fishing cold water at home, and it sets up very similar to that, what area of the lake I'm fishing in right now. So that's probably the biggest key for me.
Last question. You've won a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open. How bad do you want to win a Bassmaster Elite Series title?
Dude, I'm not even thinking about winning right now. I just want to catch them tomorrow, but it'd be really bad, yeah.
Not thinking about winning. I don't believe you one bit. From Mississippi, let's bring up our next angler, no stranger to Sunday performances here on the Elite Series, Brock Mosley. 14-4 yesterday. 3 fish today for 7 pounds, 11 ounces, and unfortunately you had to listen to those 2 guys ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know it was easy to catch 15 pounds here until Haldane got on stage. But, it's, things go your way some days they don't. I had 9 bites today and 6 of them pulled off. And that's just, I was doing a lot of cranking, throwing the spinnerbait, fishing up here where I'm more comfortable, and had a good game plan, just like I said. Sometimes things don't go your way, and, that's part of what we do. So, just got to tip your hat to these guys that catch them really good and go on to the next one.
I look forward to seeing you there. From Holt, Michigan, a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Chad Pipkins. Started the day with 14 pounds and 12 ounces. 3 fish today for $7.15 gives you 22 pounds, 11 ounces, and I mean, I don't know if it makes it any easier, but you're not the only one that had a much different day out there today.
Yeah, it's just tough out there when that happens, but it does happen, and it happens to all of us someday or another. But it was one of those days that, just like Brock said, it just wasn't happening for me. I should have had a good bag early. I caught 1 4-pounder in there, and just lost a few others like that. They just pulled off. I don't know how they can eat a little bait with an open hook and manage to pull off, but it happened 3 or 4 times today, and it happens. So just going to get back on the horse and have some fun here coming up. And, again, thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for supporting what we do every day. Big bass, big dreams, big stage, baby.
Great to have you here and be a big part of that. From Gainesville, Florida, 9-time Classic qualifier, get loud for Bernie Schultz. 12 pounds, 11 ounces for Bernie Schultz. Yesterday, 4 fish here today. 6'4", gives you 18-15, and I don't know, a lot of guys weighed in 3 fish. Does it make you feel any better? Probably not.
No, not a whole lot better. It was a nice day on the water, though. I tell you, it was really comfortable, and I had a good time. I fished good. I fished clean. I just didn't get any bites. The bite completely changed. Yesterday I was fishing docks, and I had 3 or 4 that were really loaded with fish, and I didn't get a single bite on any of them today, so I had to scramble just to catch those. But you know what? It's fishing, and I'll be back.
We look forward to seeing you all season long on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let's bring up the Prince of Palatka. Started the season in front of his hometown crowd last week from Palatka, Cliff Prince. 5 fish here today. A tough start to this event. 15 pounds and 3 ounces. Dig deep in there and hold up a couple of those fish. You got a great cheering squad here. A former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Get loud for Cliff Prince. 15 pounds and 3 ounces. And I don't know what happened yesterday, but does today make it easier or tougher? I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Man, I tell you what, I was really talking bad about myself about noon today. Whenever I pulled up to one spot and probably caught 30 off of it. And I just like, it doesn't get any easier than this. But I don't know. I can't explain what happened yesterday other than I fished too fast. I'm not used to fishing in 48-degree water.
I can understand that, being from where you're from. I'm glad that you equated it, and the best part is you got a cheering squad, your family here, and that's truly what matters.
Yep. Yeah, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all coming. I love all y'all, and look forward to the next one.
We look forward to seeing you all season long on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Get loud all the way from Kenora, Ontario, Canada. Your day one leader, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. Had 19 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. And to steal a line from my idol, Bob Cobb, the thrill of victory and the agony of angling. It is a evil sport. 5 pounds today for 2 fish, and I wish I could make it better, dude.
I need a hug. Oh, man. I love this lake, and I don't know what happened today. I fished my butt off and ran all over the place, and I don't know, just didn't catch them. I marked a lot of fish the last 2 hours, and I thought I could get it going. I just couldn't. They'd chase my baits around, and I just couldn't get them to bite. Pretty disappointing, but you know, I thank everyone for all the messages last night, and it's a long season, I guess. We'll be back and keep grinding.
Tough break, but we know you'll be back in a big, big way. Let's hear it for Gussie from Alabama. Look out for this guy messing with the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year title. Get loud for Scott Canterbury, a 2-time FLW Tour champion, and he is duking it out for that Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year title right now. 16-11 yesterday, 12-13 today. He moves into 3rd place with 29 pounds and 8 ounces. And Scott Canterbury not taking his foot off the pedal. $29 pounds and 8 ounces, and this Elite Series thing is off to a pretty good start for you.
It's off to a good start, and I was really, really nervous about these first 2 events, especially going down to Florida, never been there before, and then coming up here this early in the year when the water's so cold. I was really nervous about these 2, so to get past these will be good. There's still a lot of lakes we're going to that I've never been to, and I'm excited about that. I love fishing new water, but it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be exciting. This is awesome here. Can't wait to see the crowd again on Saturday. It's pretty awesome.
You know, what makes the anglers here in the Elite Series truly special, and, you know, I used to think about that because we say that. You hear that a lot. Of these guys are different. You wonder, do we just say that because we like these guys? But really, these guys are different. You're out there competing. In a lot of sports, we see people, you know, arguing with officials and stuff like that. A marshal kind of acts like an official in the boat for you. I don't know if the email came to Tripp or to you, but your marshal said he had one of the greatest days of his life last week, and that says a lot about the person you are.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, you know. But it's fun. I like to have fun on the water. I love to fish, and you know, that's part of it. We got a guy in the boat with us, and I like for them to enjoy it, too. My guy today had a blast. I have a blast every time I'm out there. I go fishing every day that I can when I'm at home, and that's what I like doing. I love it. I love this sport, and just glad to be here.
We're truly happy you are here, and it's a blast all season long. From Florida, let's keep them rolling. Our next angler, get loud for Kobe Krieger. 10 pounds, 13 ounces. Yesterday, today 4-6 qualifies you for an early trip home, unfortunately.
Hey, that's all right. I got a good thing waiting at home for me. That'd be my wife, which I really screwed up bad yesterday. I didn't tell her Happy Valentine's Day. So happy belated Valentine's Day, honey. Hope that gets me a little bit out of the doghouse. But hey, I've been here now for 5 days, and I really don't know much more about the fishing than I did the first day I got here. I've been lost since I got here, and my hat's off to these guys that are catching them. I know they're catching them really deep, and I struggle to do that. I obviously need to get a whole lot better, and hopefully all this deep water fishing's behind us, and we can move a little shallower at the next few.
Confirm or deny, you felt so bad about missing that Valentine's greeting that I heard, I mean, his roommates, people have been telling me you were rattled all night and decided to purposely not catch him today so you could get home earlier.
Well, I don't know if I was as distraught about that situation or are you making fun of my attire yesterday. I woke up, you know, this morning at like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, my God, what am I going to do? So I had all kinds of things going on in my head, but that's all beyond us now, and we're going to move upward and onward.
I was trying to help you there, you see? From Bella Vista, Arkansas, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion. Give me a little love for Harvey Horn. Had 10 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. 8-11 gives you 19 pounds and 5 ounces. And not the goal coming into this, Harvey, I know. But That's fishing, man. It's amazing how much a body of water can change. You look at, it's amazing how much a body of water can change. You look at, our day one leader with 2 fish today.
When I got here, I didn't burn much gas the first 2 days of practice, but the last 2 days, the tournament days, I ran that Yamaha Powered Express all over this lake. It's absolutely beautiful. The fish that I was on, they just hadn't enough of them came there yet. I lost one today that I'm going to say was probably 6 or 7 pounds. He's fishing. We're going to have those days. We're going to have those tournaments. These first 2 tournaments hadn't worked out the way I planned, but I'm looking forward to April and going to go over and do a little pre-fishing on Hartwell and see how it goes.
I know you'll get them there. We look forward to seeing you all year long from Del Rio, Texas. Give me a little love for Ray Hanselman Jr. Had 16 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds even gives you 27-12. And if all the predictions are correct, that should put you on the right side of the cut.
Yeah, I think so. It was a different day. Those main lake fish moved. So about 10, 11 o'clock, I didn't have anything. So I ran and adjusted and caught a limit pretty quick and ran back out to see if I could catch some better fish. But it didn't happen. But that's, hopefully I have enough to fish tomorrow. And, I just want to thank all my sponsors, Skeeter, Yamaha, and Power Tackle rods. I'm throwing a swim bait and using their new 550 swim bait rod, or cranking rod, but it works great for these light swim baits too.
Awesome to have you here, and I think you'll be with us tomorrow. We'll find out. From Youngsville, Louisiana, let's hear it for Tyler Carrier. 9 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 13-12 gives him 23 pounds and an ounce. A big rally by Tyler Carrier moves him into 15th place currently with 50 anglers left to weigh in here today. Sitting in 15th place right now, top 35 go tomorrow, no matter what way it works out. Gain some valuable points today.
Oh, yeah, after yesterday, I just took a gamble and went down to the other end of the lake today. Got there, like my first 5 casts, I caught 2 of my biggest fish, and then it was just a grind after that, and then just started running that Skeeter Yamaha all over the lake and make as many casts as I could. But, yeah, if it comes up a little light, I gave it all I got and go to Hartwell next and keep our head up and keep on chugging along.
Great to have you on the Bassmaster Elite Series, and we'll see you there. All the way from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Get loud for Cris Grow. Had 15-1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that today. A good day indeed. 5 fish on day number 2. 16 pounds and 9 ounces. Gives him 31 pounds and 10 ounces. And once again, Cris Grow moves into our top 3 in 3rd place. A giant spot right there. Spotopotamus, 31 pounds and 10 ounces. He moves into 3rd place. And big rally on a day where so many anglers, you had a good day yesterday, but so many anglers kind of stumbled today. And that's when you can make up ground. And you definitely made a lot up today.
I had some things go right today. I'm literally flying by the seat of my pants. I didn't have a great practice yesterday. I went to the dam. I came back up this way. I went back to the dam. That Ranger Evaners pushed me around the lake perfect. I hardly burned any gas today. Did the same thing. I think I caught all 5 fish on different lures. So I'm just going fishing, and it's worked out so far. And hopefully I can keep it going for 2 or 3 more days, 2 more days.
Love to see you all the way through to Sunday, and hopefully you got a Bassmaster live camera tomorrow from Denver, North Carolina. Let me hear it for Rob Dye. 10-13 yesterday. Better day today, Rob?
Yeah, a little better.
A little better. A little better indeed. 5 fish on day number 2. 10-13 yesterday. 14-15 today. And he moves up to 12th place with 25 pounds and 12 ounces. Nobody knows where our cut is going to finish because we have 48 anglers left to weigh in, and it is definitely a much different day on Lake Lanier. Tommy Sanders always calls today moving day because you got to move inside that top 35, and you definitely did what you could do out there today. I mean, you may have done it depending on how this all shakes out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little shy, but,
you know, I've had a great week this week, and I want to thank Todd Otten, my travel partner. He kind of helped me out. Told me what was going on. I thought I knew what was going on, but after yesterday I didn't. But I want to say thank you to him, and hello to my family. We've had a great 2 weeks, and it's probably time to go home.
We look forward to seeing y'all season long of the Bassmaster Elite Series. Speaking of his roommate from Lake Wylie, South Carolina, get loud for Todd Otten. 16-1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds, 14 ounces with 28.15. You don't got to worry. You should be going tomorrow, sitting in 6th right now.
Yeah, I was kind of worried there. I might have told Rob too much. He went out and beat me like a drum today.
Those roommates, they'll mess with you.
I know it, man. But I'd just like to say a quick thanks to all my sponsors in case I don't make the cut for tomorrow. But I enjoyed this week. Caught a lot of fish, and just had a couple of lost fish today that, you know, to push you over that 14, 15-pound mark. But that's fishing.
That's fishing, and I'm pretty sure I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how it all works out at the end of the weigh-in. Let's keep them rolling through. Our next angler from Texas, Brad Watley. 15 pounds and 7 ounces yesterday. 5 to go with it today for 13 pounds and 4 ounces. He stays steady inside our top 10 in 7th place with 28 pounds and 11 ounces. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Get loud for Brad Watley. $28 pounds, 11 ounces, and when so many people, a teeter-totter on our weigh-in board here today, as you've seen through this weigh-in, how did you stay steady?
Luck. A lot of luck. Sort of like what Chris said. I caught pretty much, I believe, all 5 fish on 5 different baits today. Just went fishing. I mean, I'm not getting a whole lot of bites, and that's probably, if I make the cut, that's probably what I'm going to have to do tomorrow. I'm just going to go fishing. You know, I mean, what I see out here is I can't run the same water. If I'm running the same water, I'm not getting bit. So, I mean, I'm having to move around.
Well, go get rigged, because I'm pretty sure you're going to get a shot. We'll find it at the end of the weigh-in. Our next angler from Florida, a former Carhartt collegiate bass angler, now in the Elite Series, Drew Cook. 15-14 yesterday. Another good day today by the looks of things. 5 fish for Drew Cook. 5 fish for 14 pounds even with 29 pounds, 14 ounces. Drew Cook moves into 4th place currently. 29-14 for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Drew Cook. 29-14, his second Bassmaster Elite Series event, and the Florida State University angler finds himself in the top 5 right now in 4th place, so you don't got to worry. You know you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, today was a little bit tougher than it was yesterday. I had some missed opportunities this morning. I'm sure y'all have seen on Bassmaster today, but scrambled around cold, I think 3 times in the last 20 minutes, so kind of just worked out. Hopefully we can get after him tomorrow and get him in the boat.
Well, I hope you feel better tomorrow, and I will see you there. Our next angler from Panama City, Florida. Get loud for Drew Benton. You're under the weather as well, I'm hearing.
No, not like that.
Oh. Okay. I'm not going to talk about that on a microphone. 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, 13-11 today. Puts him in 15th place with 26 pounds and 2 ounces. Let's hear it for Elite Series champion, Drew Benton. $26 pounds and 2 ounces, and you may get a shot to get back out there tomorrow.
I don't know about that. There was a time last night I called Trip. I didn't know if I was going to go today. I don't know if any of you's ever had a kidney stone, but it is no fun. I was up till about 2 o'clock this morning throwing up and just hurting all over, so hopefully the worst is behind me. If I get to go fishing, I'm just going to go have fun.
Well, we wish you well and a comfortable evening. From Paducah, Kentucky, 3-time Bassmaster winner, 5-time Classic qualifier, Marc Menendez. 8 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, 3 fish to go to that. Here today, 6-7 gives you 14-14. And last week, what a difference a week makes. Last week, you caught some fish that you may have thought were that big at times.
Well, I tell you what, Dave, I did catch a fish in practice here that was bigger than I caught in Florida the whole week. So big ones do live here on Lake Lanier. I've seen them before years ago, saw some great big ones. But it's been a great week. I always love coming to this lake. I love getting around spotted bass, yet I never hardly caught any this week. That one bite steered me wrong, but home of Yamaha here in this area, and proud to run a Yamaha Skeeter, have for many, many years, and looking forward to run that thing the next time. It's going to be a couple of weeks. I'm glad to have a little time off. 12 days in a row for an old fart like me is a lot of fishing, so I'm ready to go home and see family and friends. And Max and Caroline, I'm on my way home. Melissa, I'll see you soon.
Enjoy some downtime with them. Our next angler from Alabama, let's welcome Kelly J. 9 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 3 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 7 ounces gives you 18 pounds and an ounce and an early trip home, unfortunately.
Yeah, it wasn't a good week. You know, about 2 o'clock today, I didn't even have a fish. And I think this blueback thing, I'm from Lake Martin, and we're just starting to get the bluebacks in the lake. We're just not near far along as this lake is. So I'm looking forward to Lake Martin getting like this where I can learn how to fish them better. Today, like I said, about an hour to go, I'm sitting there within casting distance of the bank, and I see him under my screen suspended about 10 feet. So I start throwing towards the middle, and I caught those 3, lost 1, 3 shorts, stripes. I mean, I was like, where has that been the whole tournament? So, but I had a good time. It's a wonderful lake, got some huge, pretty spots, and get ready to go to the next one.
We look forward to seeing you there. Let's keep them rolling. From Arkansas, has been on the Elite Series the last 3 years, In Blaylock. 13 pounds and 12 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that, and 5 good ones. Needs 23-7 to take the lead. 18-11, 32 pounds and 7 ounces. And Stetson Blaylock moves into 3rd place currently with 32 pounds and 7 ounces. Rolled out in the Nitro Mercury this morning and came back with 18 pounds, 11 ounces, and what a rally. You're going to move some spots on a day when so many guys aren't catching them. To have a day like that, awesome. Brand new big bass, 5 pounds, 6 ounces, and that's a spot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for our Phoenix Boats big bass leader.
Yeah, I tell you, it was a great day. You know, this place is so unbelievable, but it can be so frustrating at the same time. You know, I found a special little spot that I kind of milked yesterday, and I caught one of those good ones off of it today, but I had to really adjust to get those bigger bites today. I can't wait to get back out there. This weather's setting up good, and I'm looking forward to it.
Going to be a fun weekend. It always is on the Bassmaster Elite Series. From Newport, New York, get loud for Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 15 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 3 fish here today. 6 pounds, 5 ounces with 21-13. I know that one's got to hurt.
Dude, I have come to a conclusion, man. I can catch the heck out of smallmouth, but I am no spotted bass specialist, dude. I don't care how many people say they're the same. They ain't the same, man, because I ran through everything today. I got on a deal yesterday. I got on a deal the last day of practice, and I was a little leery about it today with the cloud cover. But what really hurt was there was no wind. It was slick as could be for me. I think I needed a little bit of breeze going in there. And, man, even the ones that I seen staging up, getting to where I needed them to be, they wouldn't touch nothing for me. And I threw everything I possibly could at them. So I need to go to spotted bass school.
All right, a few weeks off, and we'll see you at Lake Hartwell. Our next angler, a former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, weighing the 5 biggest fish in Bassmaster Classic history from Connecticut, Paul Muller. Had 16-11 yesterday, backing it up with a big bag here today. Needs 20 pounds, 8 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish, 18 pounds, 4 ounces with 34 pounds and 15 ounces. Paul Muller going to be fighting it out all week long for the 2nd title of the 2019 Bassmaster Elite Series season. $34 pounds and 15 ounces, sitting in 2nd place, just 2 pounds, 4 ounces short of the overall lead. And sitting pretty at this point in the tournament.
Did I mention I liked this lake yesterday or no? No, really, it is really a special lake. These spotted bass remind me of smallmouth, except that they move too much. But the smallmouth moves sometimes too. We don't have blueback herring in our lakes, but it's different every day, you know, and I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but I did what I did yesterday for a little bit, and I had to scramble and do something else. But just a blessed day. Had my weight, you know, by midday, went looking for new water. Didn't really do much there, but, you know, I feel good about you. When you're looking for new water, you're eliminating. So this is one of those things you're just going to have to fish, you know, open-minded. And but every way that you have to fish, I like to do that. It's what I do back home, so I feel very comfortable using my Garmin electronics. They have an awesome map of this place. That's the key, is the map and the Panoptics, obviously. So looking forward to it. You know, tomorrow's another day, and man, I'm tired.
Go get some rest, get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow from Tennessee, a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Skyler Hamilton. Want to remind our marshals we got a meeting coming up right after weigh-in, so stick around, grab a seat in the amphitheater area. 11:15 yesterday, 13:6 today, a better day today. Gives him 25 pounds and 5 ounces, and he moves inside our top 35 right now in 20th place currently. After today, we'll cut 75 down to 35, move on to semifinal Saturday with the ultimate goal, getting the championship Sunday, and we'll see how this all works out. I mean, normally we can kind of tell what the cut's going to be, but with today's weigh-in, I mean, it's a pretty crazy day out there.
Man, I'm terrible at judging the size of spotted bass anyway, so I thought I had like 9 pounds the most. I don't know. They're just a lot bigger than what you think. And, man, these guys are catching them. This place is amazing. The blueback herring lakes, I'm just starting to figure them out a little bit. Fish shallow all week, actually. Surprised at how many fish were still shallow, or there are shallow in the wintertime here. And something I like, I guess that has to do with the blueback too. But hopefully they didn't catch them as well. But if they did, then I had a great time. And I'll be around at Angler Alley tomorrow.
Well, we hope to see you here fishing, but if not, we'll see you at Angler Alley. Our next angler from Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. 12 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. The thrill of victory and the agony of angling strikes again. 2 fish for 5 pounds, 3 ounces, gives you 17.7, and boy, this is a humbling sport.
Oh, yeah, it is. I just hats off to the guys that are catching them, because I fished this lake quite a few times over the years, and, man, I just could never intercept them. So I'm just glad to be here, and this lake brings back a lot of memories with my father and stuff. So I'm thinking of you, Dad. I love you.
Thank you very much, and shout out to all the dads and moms introducing people to the great sport of fishing. Our next angler from Alabama had a big day yesterday, 14-10. Let's hear it for Bill Weidler. 14 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Needs 213 for the cut right now. Much more than that, 14 pounds and 11 ounces today. Consistent tournament gives him 29 pounds and 5 ounces. And he's going to be sticking with us right through to semifinal Saturday here at the Toyota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Lanier. Well, by the looks of things, you're going to have to take a ride to Cool Ridge Park with us tomorrow, the scene of our weigh-in, and weigh in over there because you're going to be part of semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, that sounds good. You know, I said yesterday I had a little bit of a mishap, and I should have had a little bit better bag, and like I said, I found some big ones in practice, and I'm still waiting to collide with them, and when I do,
look out. I'm looking forward to seeing it. From Longview, Texas, get loud for Lee Livesay. 13-13 yesterday. 5 fish to add to it here today. Looks like maybe a little bit better day today. Let's get Lee Livesay in the cut. 15-12 with 29.9. He is once again in our top 10. Texas's Lee Livesay sitting in 7th place with 29 pounds and 9 ounces. Get loud for Skeeter Yamaha Pro Lee Livesay. 29 pounds and 9 ounces, and man, a lot of people will try to get the weekend off. You are not one of those people.
No, I still got to work a couple days, hopefully.
How did you catch him today when so many guys stumbled out there?
I didn't have anything going in practice, so yesterday I did one thing, and today I put all those rods in the rod box and went and did a totally different deal the whole day. No lie.
Worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good day.
So is the plan to do that again tomorrow, or are you just going to scrap it and stay on the scrap it and start with something new pattern?
I got to look at the weather first, but I'll probably chop it up half and half, see what happens.
All right, well, would love to see you on Sunday. 2 Sundays in a row would be a lot of fun. A 2-time FLW Tour champion from North Carolina. Get loud for Matt Airy. His first season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series, had 11 pounds even yesterday. Looking for 712 to get in the cut right now. 1412 gives him 25 pounds and 12 ounces, and he moves into 21st place currently as we are past the midway point of this weigh-in. $35 anglers left to weigh in, sitting in 21st place. You got a few spots of cushion there, but probably not going to relax for a few minutes here.
No, I'm relaxed. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I stubbed my toe yesterday, and you know, that's what I deserve. But, you know, it's a blueback herring lake, and you can never duplicate what you did yesterday 2 days in a row on this lake. When you get clouds, these fish go to the bottom, which is weird, and it's not what you would think. But yesterday the fish were up, guys were catching them, jerking, moving baits. Today I had to drag a worm around to catch them. So I'd like a do-over for yesterday, but unfortunately we can't do that in this sport. So we'll looking forward to Hartwell. Hartwell's going to be a blast, so can't wait to see everybody there.
I'd love to see you there, but I'd love to see you tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. The 2012 PAA Angler of the Year from Winchester, Tennessee. Get loud for Phoenix Boats' very own Gary Klaus. The pride of Winchester, Tennessee. Specifically, a bunch of people in one building there love him a lot. 5 pounds, 5 ounces, and that one hurts. I know, Gary, we're catching them good yesterday. But honestly, it's not often we see a lake change as much as this lake has changed here today.
You know, I get my problem really. I wasn't getting enough bites. I had like 8 bites yesterday, and I moved around, made good moves, and got in the groove. And today, first 3 spots I pulled up on, there was a boat, and got out of sync, and I wasn't getting enough bites really. And the last fish I caught yesterday, I caught on a spy bait, and I threw a spy bait today a lot, and I lost 3 about the same size, the biggest one I had there. But I just wasn't getting enough bites, and they weren't quality bites today. I really didn't figure enough out in practice. I had Monday, I caught about 15 pounds. Tuesday and Wednesday, I did terrible. So my tournament went the same way. So,
well, we look forward to see you. You're going to Hartwell next. You've got a lot of events ahead of you.
Yeah, another blueback herring lake too, right?
Sorry.
I want to shout out to the folks from Phoenix Boats showed up to watch me weigh in wherever they're at. Thank you all for coming out.
Always good. Hey, Tripp says it's not all bad. His best friend ordered a new Phoenix today, so that's the good news.
Well, good. Maybe I'll have enough money to go to Hartwell.
We'll see you there. All the way from Cavan, Ontario, Canada. Get loud for Tori Johnston. Had 11 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish today. Looking for 8-1 to get in the cut currently. 12 pounds and an ounce gives him 23 pounds, 5 ounces. Sitting in 27th place with about 30 more anglers left away here. So, unfortunately, not going to end on the right side of the cut by the looks of things.
No, you know what? It was a fun tournament. Coming here to catch spotted bass is always a good time, and I just never really got them dialed in as well as I should have. So we'll look forward to Hartwell.
Pretty good couple of weeks on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Not a bad way to start your career here. From Reed Springs, Missouri, a former TTBC champion, the Snowman, Brian Snowden. 14 pounds, 8 ounces for Brian Snowden on day number 1. Another good day. Look out. 13 pounds, 15 ounces. And the Table Rock touch is paying off with 28 pounds, 7 ounces. Brian Snowden moves into 13th place currently. Our top 35 move on to semifinals Saturday. Make sure to join us at Coolridge Park for the weigh-in tomorrow, and you're going to be part of that, Brian.
Yeah, well, after last week, this feels a lot better, but it feels more like home, and, you know, I get to do a lot of things that I like to do at Table Rock, and it's It does change every day. The weather and the blueback herring move, and you just got to keep adjusting and moving around until you figure things out. And luckily, I've been able to land on a few fish. This morning was really slow, and I was struggling. And I actually caught one, and I got so excited I lost a rod in the water, brand new one. So,
you dropped the rod or threw the rod? What happened?
I was putting the cold clip on, and the rod I just accidentally threw it over the side and had a heavy weight on there. Off it went. So there's a $600 rod.
Where exactly in the lake is that? Because some of my friends would love to go scuba diving tomorrow.
Yeah, it's down the lake a ways, but luckily St. Croix is going to take care of that. So, I was really excited. I finally caught one. And it had been a slow morning, and then this afternoon it picked up and got to cold quite a few times. So, who knows what tomorrow will bring?
Well, I know it'll bring you here for our weigh-in, which is at Coolidge Park tomorrow, not here. Let's bring through our reigning Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Jake Whitaker. Cool Ray Park. Sorry, totally saying it wrong. And when you get paid to say things for a living, doesn't mean you have to do it right. 10 pounds, 2 ounces, 9-1 to add to that, 19-3, and a little frustrating.
Yeah, it is very frustrating. And like I said yesterday, I had a pretty decent practice, but I just didn't make the right adjustments, for the conditions yesterday and today. But it is what it is, man. Life is good. Fishing is fun. So got a pretty important one to prepare for coming up in March. So excited to get to that one.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Of course, the Geico Bassmaster Classic. Here's a guy who's been to a few of them, and he'll be to that one from Georgia, Micah Frazier. 16 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today, 11.5. Gives him 28 pounds even and sitting in 15th place. And I know it wasn't the goal today, but you may just get in that cut, I would imagine.
I hope so, man. I didn't think I had enough, but dude, I struggled today. I caught him pretty good yesterday, and I fell trapped to the deal that, you hear everybody talking about these fish change day to day. Well, they do. I had like one fish at 12:30, and just scrammed all that and did something different. So if I make it, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I guess I'll just try to fish the conditions like I did yesterday and hope that, I can catch more than I did today.
Well, I'll be shocked if you don't slide in there, but we'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. Here's a former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for Dale Hightower. Had 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 1 fish today, 110, and the good news is it's over.
Well, it is, and, when you come to a lake, most of the time you take a little something from it, but this one took 2 things from me that pretty hurts me pretty bad. I'm pretty butthurt about it, as a matter of fact. One was that had one of my rod straps pop loose and a rod fly out the boat this morning. In fact, 2 of them flew out, but, it was a Falcon rod, and, man, they're the best rods there is, and to lose one, it really hurts my feelings pretty bad. But the other thing is it took my pride. A lot of guys are coming through here, and I think a lot of us are we zig when we should have zagged. But the good news is I got to ride in an express boat. I get to run the best equipment, and that boat gets me there and back, and it's a great ride, and I really look forward to the rest of the season.
Always great to have you here, and there it goes to show you. Some people say, what does the Bassmaster Elite Series bring to your lake? A bunch of rods, ladies and gentlemen. Right behind him, a Bassmaster Classic champion, Jay Ellis. 11-1, 9-7 to add to that today gives you 20 pounds, 8 ounces. And, Jay, did you donate any rods to the lake like our last few anglers?
No, I didn't donate any rods. A bunch of Senkos are out there probably that the fish stole off my hook. But no, I fished for largemouth most of the day today. I never even caught one. I scrambled around, caught a few little spots. But they're really a no-show in this tournament, the largemouth. But I'd like to talk real quick about, another way to enjoy fishing besides tournaments, which are great, is the Cats for Kids Foundation. We put on fishing events for children with special needs. And we get these kids out there and we celebrate them and just enrich their lives by taking them fishing and boating and showing them a good time. We have an event at Lake Lanier every summer. Last summer, they had a fantastic time. The kids just had a ball. And everybody there, I met some volunteers in the crowd today that were at the event last summer, and we're going to do it again this August. So, yeah, if you're ever interested in volunteering for that or starting a new event, just check us out at catsforkids.org.
I will check it out myself, and you guys check it out. A great program from Spring Grove, Illinois. Let me hear it for Cris Grow. Had 5 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. A better day today. I don't know how many it was yesterday. 5 fish today for 13 pounds and 9 ounces. A great rally in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Top 40 from the Bassmaster Elite Series go to the Super Bowl of Bass Fishing, the Geico Bassmaster Classic. And those points right there may be the most valuable points you get all year long.
You have no idea. I was wanting to lean on you there for a second.
That's fine. You can lean on me.
Today I just changed it up a little bit and just saw the clouds, picked up a Boo Garcia rod and reel, and a Cutter 110 and Sexy Vapor, and just went to town. And the rest is here, you know. I saved some points, saved myself, and we're literally feeling a lot better about myself today.
Good. Few weeks off, and we'll see you at our next event. Oh, he's going to the Opens. All right, well, let's keep them rolling. Get loud for a former Bassmaster winner, Hank Cherry. His family surprised him this morning, 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Give the family something to cheer about. 13 pounds and 6 ounces. 25 pounds and 14 ounces. And Hank Cherry moves into 22nd place. Moves into 22nd place with 25 anglers yet to weigh in here. So you're going to have to sweat it out for a few minutes, but the good news is you get to hang with your family while you do that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. They came down this morning and surprised me. I didn't think they were going to get here. She said that they came in about 1. I know Christian's been really wanting to see you, and you probably don't recognize Bella because she's up and talking. She's about as wild as these herring are. You don't know where they're going to go. You don't know how to catch her. It's the same way. But
she's got a boyfriend, by the way. He just told me this morning.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Her boyfriend is Jacob Porosnik.
No. This is a different one. This is, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, he doesn't want to talk anymore.
Hey, I'll ground you to your 32. No, it's fun. I like fishing here, not far from home. This is what I like to do. I should just be tarred and feathered for my performance yesterday. I did some stupid stuff. You know, never in my life. Everything I do is at high speed. I eat fast. I talk fast. I drink my drinks fast. I do everything fast. Yesterday, I slowed down for some reason, and I don't know. Turtle never wins the race.
Well, we hope you slide in there. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. From Newcomerstown, Ohio, get loud for Hunter Shryock. Had 14-15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. For the second year, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro, 12 pounds, 13 ounces, puts him inside the top 20 in 18th place with 27 pounds and 12 ounces. $27 pounds, 12 ounces, sitting in 18th place, and should be good to go tomorrow, no?
I've been stressing out all day, man, and it happened like literally the last 15 minutes. I ran that Mercury Phoenix all the way down to the dam, back up to here, back down to the dam again, and back up here all today. So maybe if I do make it tomorrow, I'll spend some more time fishing, throwing that Berkeley Max scent deworm around and trying to catch some more fish, but I hope it's going to be enough.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you and find out in just a few minutes. All the way from Michigan, get loud for Garrett Paquette. 13 pounds, 8 ounces. 5 fish today, another good day. 16 pounds and 14 ounces. He rockets all the way inside our top 10 in 6th place with 30 pounds and 6 ounces. And the Michigan Pro with a spotopotamus in his hand looks to be going to work tomorrow. Semifinal Saturday on the Bassmaster Elite Series at the second stop of the season, the Toyota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Lanier. Want to weigh that biggest fish of the day was 5 pounds, 6 ounces. And that one comes in at 4 pounds, 9 ounces, a giant spot, and we'll weigh the other one right there. But tell me about your day. Got to be happy with it.
Yeah, definitely happy about it. You know, I caught those fish really early, so that took the pressure off. I could just kind of run around and look for new water, which I didn't find. But it's really crazy. You know, these fish are really picky. I'm catching them all off the graph, and just a simple bait color change made all the difference today. I went from catching 2-pounders to 4-pounders, so you know, hopefully tomorrow we can roll with it again.
Twin 4.9s didn't hurt either. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. A 3-time TTBC champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 16 pounds, 6 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish here today. A big day for Keith Combs, 16 pounds, 15 ounces, and he moves into third place with 33 pounds and 5 ounces, just 3 pounds, 14 ounces short of the overall lead. Let's hear it for the Yamaha Pro from Huntington, Texas. 33 pounds, 5 ounces, sitting in third place, and wow, halfway through the day yesterday, you wouldn't imagine you'd be sitting here.
Well, that's because Mark Zona was following me around, right?
It's his fault, right?
It's all his fault. Can't be mine. No, I didn't have Mark with me today and caught him all day long, so it was a good day. Man, it's exciting here. You don't get to fish for big spots like this anywhere else but Lanier, at least any place that I've been. You know, we got them back home in Texas, but they get to about 1.5 pounds. And today I had one on probably about 5.5 pounds, the biggest one I've ever had. Didn't bring him in, still left him out there. But, you know, it's just cool to come to a place where you can actually have a chance to catch, you know, a 5-pound spot. It's a special place. I love Lake Lanier.
Okay, good news for you. You're fishing tomorrow, and the other good news is Mark Zona's probably watching right now from the airport in Atlanta. Just moments from now, he will be out of this state. So I could only imagine what tomorrow will bring for you.
He's my buddy, but, yeah, let's get him back to Michigan.
One of the best guys in the sport. Let's keep him rolling from Kissimmee, Florida. Jesse Tegarante was our early leader on day number 1 with 15 pounds, 14 ounces. 5 fish here today, and what a different day it was out there today for many of our anglers. 5 fish, 12 pounds, 5 ounces, going to give him 28 pounds, 3 ounces, and he moves into 16th place currently. Digging deep in that Berkeley weighing bag, let's hear it for Jesse Tegarante. Back on the Bassmaster Elite Series after a year off due to medical absence. We're sure happy to have you here, and maybe halfway through today, as frustrating as it can be, you wish you could take a day off.
Well, I got to tell you that you marshals are awesome, so all of you, but my guy today, I'm not going to put his name out there. I don't want to call him out, but guy was awesome. I threw out my back this morning standing up for the national anthem. I was rigging, and I have been half crooked all day long, and he's been slow down, quit jumping, you know, so the guy's awesome. He kind of coached me through the whole day, got some Aleve, popped some Aleve in there, and it was good. And again, I know I sound like a broken record, guys, but that Garmin Panoptic saved my day today. I went hunting my brush piles that I had marked in practice, and I'd pull up, scan them. If there wasn't nothing there, truck on 2 minutes. And I'd pull up, say there's a fish. I'd throw over there, bang. And the marshal was pretty impressed with that thing. So, guys, you got to check out that Panoptics live. And, of course, my Blazer Evinrude gets you up and down that lake at about 78 miles an hour comfortable. Not today, my bad back. I slowed down, but it's just a good day. I want to thank all my sponsors out there, man.
Get some rest, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And, folks, check out that Marshall program. A great opportunity. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. Had 11 pounds, 14 ounces. 5 fish to add to that today. 9-12, giving you 21-10.
I'm not working this weekend.
No. Weekend off. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm not working this weekend, but I'll be back down here at Lanier next weekend, next Sunday. Missile baits only tournament, no entry fee, going out of Little Hall. I expect to see a lot of these people down here, and hopefully we can we've got a great turnout so far. I don't know how many, I think last I heard about a week or so ago, it was over 60 boats already. So I expect it to be a bunch, and we're going to have a good time. It's going to be catered after for anybody that signs up. So come on out, have a good time.
Very, very cool program. Make sure to check it out. 5 fish today for 9 pounds, 12 ounces. Not going to pay a lot. You know, everyone gets paid in the Elite Series. But one fish you caught last week pays an awful lot, getting $1,500 for our Phoenix Boats, a big bass from last week's event, 11 pounds, 2 ounces. Don't throw that Happy Gilmore check away. You got to put that in the back of the Pinto. 21-10. John, incredible week last week. And regardless of the finish here, what an incredible week. Last 2 weeks it's been for the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Absolutely, man. It was just a total smash fest on them last weekend, and I'm so glad that I was part of the smashing and not the smashed. So this weekend, I was a little more on the smashed side than the smashing. But, you know, I had 4 little ones until the last 10 minutes, and I caught 2 keepers in the last 10 minutes, and that you know, gave me 10 pounds versus 6 pounds, so made a big difference. So you just had never give up, and you don't know where that's gonna what that's gonna do to you at the end of the year.
All right, and you guys make sure to go to his tournament next week, free of charge. He is leading our Dick's Sporting Goods Rookie of the Year and Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Patrick Walters. 16 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 15th place with 28 pounds, 9 ounces. So a little tougher day today, but the good news is kept the wheels on the bus, didn't totally fall off, and you're going to be fishing tomorrow.
It was close, man. I'm telling you, the wheels were coming loose. I think I was down to like two lug nuts total. I caught him yesterday, all my fish by 8:30, and I was done. Today, I didn't have a bite in the first 3 hours. I don't know what the difference was, but thankfully I stayed mentally in it till about 12:30 when they started biting again, and caught what I caught. I had some more opportunities, but, man, I'm just thankful to have that, and thankful to be hopefully fishing tomorrow and going from there.
One of the most polished and prepared pros rookies we've ever had on the Elite Series, and it's awesome to have you here. From Payson, Arizona, a 3-time U.S. Open champion, has qualified for every classic since joining the Elite Series. Clifford Perch had 15 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today, looking for 715 to get in the cut. 12 pounds and 7 ounces. He moves into 21st place with 27 pounds and 13 ounces with just 18 anglers left to weigh. $27.13, so a little tougher day today, but the good news is it wasn't near as tough as some others, and you're going to be working tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I'm thrilled about that. I really had a lot of fun out there today. I caught a lot more fish than I did yesterday, so it's kind of funny. They just weren't as big, and maybe I can find a school of those bigger ones tomorrow. But, man, I had a lot of fun. You know, it's just fun when they bite. You see them on your electronics and drop down there and catch them, and they don't all bite. But there's some schools when you get them going, it's pretty good. So hopefully I can do that a little bit again tomorrow and maybe catch a big bag again.
Been fun to watch on Bassmaster Live. We hope you stick around all weekend long. From Lake Gaston, Virginia, he's a 6-time Classic qualifier, Rick Morris. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. As of this morning, 4 fish to add to that. 10 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 27.10, sitting in 25th place right now.
Yeah, that's a scary place to be. I had a great day yesterday with the sun shining, and you know, I still had 10 or 12 bites today, but they were a lot harder to get. And when I had them hooked up, they were just shaking their heads down there. I at least lost 4 big ones today. For some reason, they just weren't biting as good, and I guess it was because of the sun. But anyway, fishing for our troops as always. Give the military a hand. I love Lake Lanier. You know, I'd like to get some revenge on those fish tomorrow, so maybe I'll make the cut. Right now, I got a broken down truck, so I'm going to go work on that. So we'll see you tomorrow, maybe.
The glamours of pro fishing. I hope you get it all fixed up. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, get loud for Derek Hudnall. 14 pounds and 4 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. He needs 10.4 to get inside the cut currently. 10 pounds and 9 ounces. With 24 pounds, 13 ounces. I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is you're inside the cut. The bad news is we have about 17 more anglers left to weigh, and you're in 35th.
Yeah, it's not going to hold up, man. You know, I had 5 keeper bites today. I tell you what, as fishermen, I had one of the most humbling things happen to me this morning. I flipped an Ike mini flip jig, half-ounce green pumpkin, both days in this tournament. And where I stopped to start this morning, I saw one of the biggest schools I've ever seen in my life. Hundreds of them. Ask me how many I caught.
How many did you catch?
1.
It's not a good average.
I'm telling you, I threw about 8 different swim baits, 3 different drop shots, 6 different jerk baits, and they just would not eat anything. In fact, I wasted probably almost 3 hours trying to get those fish to eat something, and I just couldn't, and just finally just had to go fishing, and they just didn't grow up today. But I had an absolute blast here at Lake Lanier, and, man, I can't wait to get back to this place.
I'm super jacked to have you on the Elite Series. We look forward to seeing you all year long. From Greenwood, South Carolina, get loud for Brandon Cobb. 11 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish today. Needs 13.13 to get inside the cut currently. 5 fish all alive, 16 pounds, 8 ounces with 27 pounds, 8 ounces. The COBB is going to be with us on semifinal Saturday. Let's hear it for Brandon Cobb. 27 pounds, 8 ounces, and a big rally on day number 2. What changed out there? So many anglers. It went the opposite direction. How did you get it to go the right direction for you?
I really did about the same thing as yesterday. I ran into one place where they had some heron pushed up this morning and got a good start. And yesterday I got kind of the jitters because I wasn't catching anything. I don't think I had a fish for 3 hours yesterday. So caught a limit real quick this morning. That kind of helped me slow down and spend a little more time in some places. And I actually caught a largemouth. I don't know what he was doing, lost out there. But I have one big largemouth, and hopefully I'll get to go do it again tomorrow. It'll be close. If not, ready to get up to Lake Hartwell, visit Anderson is one of my sponsors, and I love Lake Hartwell, one of my favorite lakes in the country.
We at Bass love it too. We look forward to being there, but I hope you stick around for a little while. From Louisiana, his first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, get loud for Quentin Capo. 6 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Better day today. It's a giant day to get in the cup. We're going to earn some valuable Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points with 14 pounds, 9 ounces. Gives him 20 pounds, 12 ounces. Going to be outside our top 35. But he earns some valuable Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points with the ultimate goal going to the Super Bowl of bass fishing, the Geico Bassmaster Classic. 20 pounds and 12 ounces total. And I know yesterday hurts a little bit, but today may be the most valuable rally you do all season long to get to the ultimate goal of the Classic.
Yeah, Dave, look, I'm from Louisiana, man, so this deep stuff is kind of new to me, but I put my head down today, and about 10:45 I figured it out. I kind of scratched my whole game plan from yesterday and said, I got to go fishing today and figure this out. So I did. I put it together, and it was a little late, but, that's just as good as winning to me.
It's a great rally and true sign of a true pro, making it better on day number 2. Let's bring through our next angler, his first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Ed Loughran III. 13 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday, looking for 11-12 today, 14-10, and Ed Loughran makes our top 35 with 27-15, currently in 21st place. Sitting in 21st place right now, and I'm pretty sure you're going tomorrow. Work out that math real quick at the end here and see how it works out. But you've remained consistent when so many had up and down tournaments. Are you doing something different?
No, I'm just scrambling. Getting a little revenge on the place because this I fished here the last time in the winter of 1994. I was trying to make what was the top 100s then, and I ended up 200 and something place. And that literally ended my hopes of fishing in the big time, and then I fell off the wagon, went to Wall Street. Now I'm an attorney, but now I'm getting back into this, so it's very nice to get some revenge on this. And I want to thank all my sponsors: Missile Baits, Hawk Lake Lodge, Shimano, terrific reels. These spots tearing off drag. I don't have a fear in the world with the Shimano reels.
Go get those reels ready because you're going back out tomorrow. Our next angler all the way from New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. 12 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. He's looking for about the same today to get inside the cut. He needs 12 pounds, 8 ounces to get in our top 35 for the second week in a row. 11-11, just 13 ounces short with 24 pounds, 8 ounces. And I know that was not the goal, a little frustrating. And you just get to drive back to New Jersey and let whatever went wrong haunt you for a bunch of hours.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going back to New Jersey yet. I got a lot more practice to do here ahead of me. Even though it was a tougher tournament, I'll tell you what, I still learned a tremendous amount this week. And whatever negativity aside, having somewhat of a bad finish, it doesn't mean nothing to me because I'll tell you why. Number one, I'm hungry, always. Number two, this is the Elite Series, like I said before. And number three, I'm happy, man.
It's always great to have you on the Elite Series. A dream right there. From Alabama, he is the reigning Forest Wood Cup champion. Get loud for Clint Davis. 15 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today, looking for 9.7. That's not going to be a problem. 15 pounds even gives him 30 pounds and 14 ounces. And Clint Davis moves inside our top 10 with 11 anglers left to go. He moves into 7th place currently with 30 pounds and 14 ounces. 30-14 and sitting in 7th place, and there's not enough anglers left to weigh in to knock you out of there, so you don't got to worry about that at all. You're going tomorrow.
Yeah, man, the day was stressful. I batted about 500, and it's pretty good if you're playing baseball, but when you're fishing, it's not very good. But, you know, I love Lake Lanier. I fish. This is my 3rd professional tournament here, and I'm really looking to go in tomorrow. You never know. There's plenty of 20-pound bags out there. We haven't shown this place off yet.
Looking forward to seeing you all weekend long. Let's keep them rolling up. Former Carhartt College Bass champion from Monroe, Louisiana, Brett Pruitt. Had 11.7 yesterday. 3 fish here today. 7-Eleven. It's a great convenience store, but not the goal you were after today.
No, not quite what I wanted to catch, but I have to thank the good Lord above for blessing me to do this for a living, and got to thank the Harmons for coming and visit me all the way from South Carolina. They took me in just like family a couple years ago when I was in college, and been following me and always there for me ever since. And it's just awesome, the people you get to meet through fishing and that you make lifelong companions with. But I'm going to go and get some rest back home and go whack them at the next one, hopefully.
We look forward to seeing you there. Let's keep them rolling through. Our former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Caryville, Tennessee, Brandon Card. 15-15 as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that, looking for 9.11. 13 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 10th place with 29 pounds and 11 ounces. And Brandon Card is going to have to be dealt with this weekend. You see what I did there? 29 pounds, 11 ounces. Moves into 10th place, and you know you're going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, this is actually this is my 8th year on the Elite Series, but I'm pretty sure this is my first herring tournament ever. So I'm just having a lot of fun, just learning as I go. And catching those big spotted bass in deep water, it's a lot of fun. And I got a little shallow bite going, but I need the wind. And I keep hoping every day it's going to be windy and it doesn't blow. So I got my fingers crossed for the wind tomorrow.
It's got to blow sooner or later. We'll find out tomorrow. From Breckenridge, Texas, his 2nd season on the Elite Series, Randy Sullivan. At 15-11 yesterday. Looking for 10-1 to get into semifinal Saturday. Currently, 12 pounds, 13 ounces. He's done it. He moves into 18th place with 28 pounds and 8 ounces. With just 8 anglers left to weigh in. Want to remind our marshals we got a meeting happening right up there in just a few minutes in the amphitheater area, but you don't have to go to the marshal meeting, but somebody's going to go to that meeting, become a marshal for you tomorrow because you're fishing on semifinal Saturday.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of exciting because yesterday was one of those days where everything just goes right and I have a fun time and it was just pleasant. Today was not that day. Today was the struggle bus day, and so I had to work and grind and do everything I could just to catch what I had.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Go get ready to be back here. Let's bring up our Bass Nation national champion all the way from the West Coast, Randy Pearson. 14 pounds, 8 ounces. He's got 5 fish looking for 11.4. 11 pounds, 15 ounces, and he moves into 33rd place with 26 pounds and 7 ounces. 7 anglers left in our weigh-in, and he's got 2 spots of cushion. 26 pounds and 7 ounces, and in the cut right now. We'll see what these next 7 anglers have to say about that, but no matter what way it works out, you got some pretty fun tournaments coming up anyways.
Yeah, it was kind of, I mean, right now it's going to be just as stressful as today was on the water. I think it was the most stressful day I've ever had, just trying to go for, each bite at a time, and I think I had 7 bites and caught 6 of them, so it was real fortunate to get what I got.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for it. We'll find out. The good news is not many to go. This guy made the top 10 last week from Gonzales, Louisiana, Robbie Latuso. 9 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. 6 pounds and 4 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to fish this weekend, but the good news is Randy Sullivan's probably going to send you a Christmas card this year.
I'm sure he will. Yeah, I found this lake quite challenging, to say the least. If anybody's looking for a good challenge, next Sunday, Missile Baits is having a no-entry fee tournament right here. You can check out their website and sign up.
All right, Randy Pearson, I meant. Randy Sullivan probably send you one, too. Who knows? Our next angler from Louisiana, last year's Bass Nation national champion, Caleb Sumrall. 13-15 yesterday, looking for 11-15 today to sneak into that top 35. 5 fish, 11 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 39th place with 25 pounds and 5 ounces. Just outside of our cut, but that's where you want to be. Everybody gets paid on the Bassmaster Elite Series, but it's all about the points. If you're going to miss that top 35, you don't want to miss it by much, and the good news is you did not.
That's right. You know, look, I had fun today. These spotted bass, they seem to favor you one day and then leave you the next. I still haven't, I mean, a man can predict where they go, can make a lot of money at this place because there seems to be a time of day where they just disappear. They disappeared on me most of the day. I had fun. This is a good 2-week stretch of tournaments. I'm gonna be going back home and studying up for the next month and a half, see my babies, Axel and Clay Lee, my wife JC. And it's going to be a good month off, and I'm going to be ready when we come back, that's for sure.
It's awesome to have you on the Elite Series, and I look forward to seeing you all season long. Here's a 2-time Elite Series champion and a member of the Bassmaster Millionaires Club, the Tower of Power, Jay Willie. Jason Williamson had 11 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, looking for 14-10 here today. 12 pounds and an ounce gives him 23 pounds and 5 ounces. And unfortunately on the wrong side of the top 35 here this week. But trust me, Jay Willie is going to be in contention this season all year long. Just not this week. You get to take a little time off. No stress. I mean, our next event, you have a baby due right on top of it, so that's probably not going to be stressful at all.
No, not a bit. You know, I'm pretty excited about that, but I'm also excited about going to Lake Hartwell, and Lake Lanier this week's been a grind for me. I put a lot of hours on my Mercury, new 4-stroke engine. It ran great, but the key for me, what fish I did catch, was looking at my Lowrance units and dropping a Zoom fluke stick on a Nico rig, and some would bite, some wouldn't, but looking forward to Hartwell. It's been a great week.
Always great to have you here, Jay Willie. Good luck with everything. Our next angler from North Carolina, back on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Shane Lineberger. All right, he may break somebody's heart here. Had 14 pounds, 6 ounces. This is where you get striked off those Christmas lists. Looking for 11.8, 15 pounds and 5 ounces. The Christmas card list may be one light this year, but the good news is you are fishing tomorrow with 29 pounds, 11 ounces. Shane Lineberger moves into 11th place currently at the halfway point of stop number 2 on the Bassmaster Elite Series. The Toyota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Lanier. 29-11, and just 3 anglers left away in here today, and you don't got to worry about anything. You're flirting with the top 10 right now, sitting in 11th.
Hey, man, you know, I had a really good day today. My wife drove down. Get choked up. Excuse me. Anyway, today started off kind of slow for me. But, man, I just kind of do something I don't ever do. I picked up a spinning rod, and, I mean, I just went to work on them, and they just kind of figured out a little pattern, and they just kind of hung in there with me. And I caught a key call right at the end of the day. I caught like a 3 1/4 pounder with, you know, minutes to go before I had to run back, and it just, you know, it was a great day. I can't complain. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Champion Power Equipment, Nitro Boats, that new Mercury 4-stroke. Guys, if you don't have one, go get you one.
Always great to have you here. Can't tell you how happy I am to have you back on the Elite Series. Here's a newcomer to the Elite Series from North Carolina, Shane LaHue. The Baby Shark. 10 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, but it looks like a better day today. He may break some hearts. Needs a big bag. Looking for 15-12 to make the cut. 15 pounds, 8 ounces. 15-8 and just outside the cut in 36th place. But a great rally by Shane LaHue. Let's hear it for the Abu Garcia Berkeley Pro from North Carolina. 25 pounds and 14 ounces. And, I mean, it could have been worse. You could have weighed in 3 guys early and thought you made it. I mean, at least we're not messing around. We ripped the Band-Aid right off.
Yeah, that's, I guess that's the way I wanted it. But, yeah, today was a day of, it was really good, but some missed opportunities. I lost 2 big ones. I pulled up on a spot late at like 1:30 that I actually fished last year when we came here, and they were biting pretty good. I caught 3 fish on that spot. I probably had 3 for like, I'm going to say 12 something, and the 2 I lost definitely would have got me in. And yesterday I zigged when I should have zagged. It was a terrible day yesterday. I wanted to forget about it. So I'm glad to rally a little bit, get some points for the Classic, and we'll move on to the next one.
Before you leave, I need to deal with something. On your first day weighing in, I was taken aback. The anglers, they play their own songs. They choose and I was taken aback by Baby Shark because it is driven adults crazy for the last year. But I got an ungodly amount of things on Twitter from little children telling me I can't make fun of the Baby Shark, so I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, I am too. It's good for the kids, but like you said, it's probably annoying the crap out of all the adults. So.
Don't ever say that. People get mad. I was unaware of how mad people get when you make fun of the Baby Shark. Let's roll through our next angler from Okeechobee, Florida. His second season on the Elite Series, Kyle Monty. 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Looking for 14.4 today, 10.15. Unfortunately, outside of the cut in 52nd place right now with 22 pounds and 13 ounces. Let's hear it for the Okeechobee Pro, Kyle Monty. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, and I know that was not the goal here this week, but a lot of events ahead of us, and boy, it's a lot of fun in the Elite Series this year.
Yeah, it's fun when you catch them. It's not when you don't, but, at least I'm not sweating back there like Steve Kennedy is right now. He's going to be a lot closer than I was, but I dumped a couple off today that were like those 2 big ones, and, what I was doing, I was cranking. I wasn't getting many bites. I think I had 7 bites today and 6 bites yesterday, so didn't execute, and this one's going to not sit well with me, so I wish we had a quick turnaround, but I got a month to think about it. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and all my sponsors, Skeeter, Yamaha, Farm Bureau, for putting me out there this year, and I'll see you guys in April.
All right, let's bring to this nervous guy. Whoa. All right, let's see where he is at right now. Steve Kennedy. Dude, yes, good music for looking at the scoreboard right now. It could be amazing. He may, Drew Benton, fighting a kidney stone. A kidney stone. You really want to take him out? He doesn't care. Let's roll him up. A 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. It's the battle of Kennedy versus Benton. He needs 13 pounds, 6 ounces, 14.4. And he moves into 34th place. And with that, Drew Benton can deal with his kidney stone, and Steve Kennedy moves into 34th place with 27 pounds even. And Steve, you 14.4, you're going to be fishing tomorrow in 34th place. And if one thing is apparent today, nobody's out of this tournament. As of this morning, if you remove our tournament later, Jeff Gustafson, the top 30 were separated by 3 pounds, and really anything can happen.
Anything could happen. But, yeah, my fish bit so much better today. They were schooling fish, and anyway, chasing those bluebacks. And they were further back than I've been fishing. And, anyway, got in there and caught a couple, caught that 3.5 pounder that really made a difference for me. So, but, yeah, looking forward to going tomorrow. Just fun fishing. We'll see what happens.
Do you feel bad? Poor Drew Benton is battling a kidney stone, and you came up here relentlessly and knocked him out.
I like the way the others were looking at it. He didn't need to go fishing anyways.
Helping him out. We appreciate it. Let's hear it for Steve Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our Day 2 weigh-in here at the Toyota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Lanier, and we got a brand new leader from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins with 37 pounds, 2 ounces. Paul Muller in second place with 34.15. Keith Combs with 33.5. A two-way tie between Keith Combs and Chris Haldane in fifth place. Stetson Blaylock, Cris Johnston in sixth. Clint Davis in seventh. Garrett Paquette in 8th. Drew Cook in 9th. And Brandon Card rounds out your top 10. 35 anglers will go out tomorrow, semifinal Saturday on Lake Lanier, but we will cut it down to the top 10 and move on to Championship Sunday. On behalf of our entire Bassmaster staff, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today and for everybody watching online, and we will see you tomorrow.